seated on top of the block. Hands is on top of the knees. And then straighten out the back. Focus on your breathing. Suck your belly button into your spine. Try to not get distracted by the rest of the gym. Clear your mind of all negativity. And just breathe. Our theme for May is internal awareness. So for the next 45 minutes, I want you to become aware of yourself and to focus on the goals that you've set for yourself for the rest of the year, whatever that might be. Then you can give me 3 more breaths. And then you can slowly open up your eyes. Keep your hands on top of your knees with your bums stacked on the block, and then give me circles with your upper body. Straighten out the back, keep the hands on the knees. Extend through the spine by pressing your chest to the front and pulling your shoulders towards the back. Now tilt the pelvis forward. Straighten out the back again. And then roll the shoulders towards the back. And the front. Put your hands on the floor with the fingertips facing towards your body. And then press your palms down into the floor. You should feel a nice stretch going all the way through your forearms. Come up onto your fingertips and press down onto your fingertips. Turn the hands around, pressing down on the front part of your hands. Then you can come back up and give me circles with the rest towards the one side. and then reverse it towards the opposite. Then you can slip your block out from underneath your bum, keep it close by, and then come up into all fours facing that side of the box. Knees should be in line with the hips, and wrists should be in line with the shoulders. Flatten out back. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, extend through the spine, connect your shoulder blades at the back, open up the chest and look up. Tilt the pelvis forward. Extend through the spine again. And then you can tilt forward once more. Tailbone to the back into child's pose. Keep it there. Take another deep breath in. As you exhale, slide and glide your chest on the floor, coming up into cobra. Release your hips down into the floor. Connect the shoulder blades at the back. Open up your chest and look up. Make sure that you're not collapsing in your shoulders. Don't block the elbows and keep there. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, and then as you exhale, tuck the toes at the back and press your tailbone up to the ceiling into downward facing dog. Now step towards the front with that left foot. And then wiggle the right leg further towards the back. Lower the right knee down and first mind your posture. Make sure that the left knee is in line with the ankle and not overlapping your toe. Shoulders should be back and down, chest open, look up. Then you can put your hands on the inside of the left leg. Wiggle the left foot over to the left side and have your left toe facing out to the side. From here, if it feels comfortable to do so, you can either come down with the elbows on top of the block, or you can put your elbows on the floor. Come back up onto your hands and then move the left leg a little bit over towards the center. And now put the right hand on the outside of the left ankle, twist towards the swimming pool and put the left hand on your right hip. Keep it there. Take another deep breath in and then you can unlock. And then put both hands on either side of that left leg. Straighten out the left leg and lean with your chest in towards your knee. Bend the left knee, put the left foot on the floor, tuck the right toe at the back. Take a deep breath in, lift the right knee off, and then as you exhale, slightly step towards the front. Straighten out the right leg towards the back. And you can use the block for assistance here by holding onto the block with your hands. Keep it there. The idea is to try to have your back in a tabletop position. Well done. Slightly bend that left knee and then step to the front with the right foot. Straighten out both legs. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, starting with your lower back, first slowly roll yourself up one vertebra at a time like a string of pearls. Hands in praying hands. Allow the blood to flow back down. Now from here, I want you to lift that right leg off, catch the knee and press it in towards your chest. Try to focus on one spot on the floor if you struggle with your balance. Then you can bring your right foot back down, arms next to the sides, slightly bend the knees, inhale, reach, and extend through the spine. And then as you exhale, forward fold. Both hands is on the floor. Step to the back, one foot after the other into a plank. Lower the knees back down, press your tailbone to the back into child's pose, and stay in child's pose. Now we're going to repeat all of that on the other side. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, slide and glide your chest on the floor again, back into cobra. Release your hips down into the floor, connect the shoulder blades at the back, open up your chest and hook up. Tuck the toes at the back, inhale, tilt the pelvis, and then as you exhale, tailbone up to the ceiling into downward facing dog. Release your heels down into the floor. Make sure that you look like a capital letter A and not like C. Inhale, lift off with the right leg this time. And as you exhale, step to the front with your right foot. Wiggle the left leg further to the back, lower the left knee down. Make sure that the right knee is in line with the ankle and not overlapping your toe. Connect the shoulder blades at the back, open up the chest and look up. Squeeze the inner thighs together as you find yourself in this position while tilting and resisting with your hip into the floor. Move the right leg over towards the right and put both hands on the inside of the right foot. Have the right toe facing slightly out to the side. And if you feel comfortable to do so, you can either come down onto the block with your elbows or you can put your elbows on the floor. Come back up onto the hands and wiggle the right leg over to the left. Put the left hand on the outside of the right ankle, twist towards me. Lift off with the right arm, find the balance and put the right hand on top of your left hip. You should feel a nice stretch going all the way through the glute. As you find yourself in this position, you might feel it going through the spine as well. Now both hands on either side of the left leg, then straighten in the right leg, then straighten out the right leg, flex the foot toe, coming up towards the shin, lean with your chest in towards your knee and keep it there. Bend the right knee and put the foot on the floor. Tuck the left toe at the back. Take a deep breath in, lift the left knee off, and as you exhale, lift that left leg off all the way. If you need assistance with the block, you're welcome to use your block. Make sure that your back looks like a tabletop. Slightly bend the right knee, bring the left foot back down. Straighten out both legs. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, roll it up. One vertebra at a time, like a string of pearls. Bringing it back up all the way into praying mountain. Allow the blood to flow back down. Catch the left knee this time and press it in towards your chest. Bring the left foot back down to the floor. Arms next to the side, slightly bend the knees, inhale, reach, and extend. Exhale, forward fold. Step back into a plank. Lower your knees down, press your tailbone to the back, into child's pose, recenter, and keep it there. Become aware of your breath again. As you're breathing, feel how the oxygen is flowing through all of your muscles. Now we're going to add regression to the poses. So take a deep breath in. As you exhale, slide and glide your chest on the floor yet again. Release the hips into the floor. Open up the chest and look up. Make sure that you're not collapsing in the shoulders. Don't lock the elbows. If you feel comfortable to do so, tuck your toes at the back. Slightly lift the knees off into hanging cobra and keep it there. Inhale, tilt the pelvis. Exhale, tailbone up to the ceiling into downward facing dog. Stay in downward facing dog. Lift off with the left leg and reach up to the ceiling into three-legged dog. Release the right heel into the floor. Step to the front with that left foot. Wiggle the right leg further to the back. This time I want you to keep that right knee lifted. Make sure that there is no added pressure on the kneecap, knee in line with the ankle. Squeeze the shoulder blades at the back, open up the chest and look up. Slightly tilt the pelvis forward as you find yourself in this position. You feel the stretch going through the quad. And then you can lower the right knee back down and point the right toe to the back. From here, put the left hand on the inside of the left foot. Reach up with the right arm towards the ceiling, twisting towards me. Then you can bring your right hand back down towards the floor. Wiggle the left leg over towards the right. First, tuck the toe at the back this time. Put the right hand on the outside of the left foot. And then lift the right knee off. Twist. Left hand, right leg. If you feel the need to put the right knee down on the floor, that's the option. Bring both hands to either side of the left leg. Slightly walk the right leg a little bit closer towards the center and then straighten out both legs as you find yourself in pyramid. Slightly bend the left knee. Lift off with the right foot. From here, I want you to give me flying arms in airplane. Make sure that your back looks like tabletop. Arms is out and reach towards the side. Remember to breathe. Focus on one spot on the floor if you struggle with your balance. Now slightly bend that left knee and slowly come back up. Both feet next to each other. Allow the blood to first flow down in praying mountain. Lift the right leg off and bring it to the center. Hold on to the right knee with the right hand. Try to focus on one spot on the floor for balance and then open up the right knee to the right side. You can reach with the left arm to the side to help with balance. You can also spread the toes apart on the floor, which will also help with balance. Keep it there. Then you can bring your right foot back down, both arms next to the sides. Slightly bend the knees, inhale, reach and extend. And then as you exhale, forward fold. Hands is on the floor, step towards the back, into plank. Lower the knees down, tailbone to the back, into child's pose. Inhale. As you exhale, slide and glide the chest on the floor, coming back up into cobra again. Release the hips. Connect your shoulder blades at the back. Open up your chest and look up. If you feel comfortable to do so, tap the toes at the back and lift off into hanging cobra. Inhale, tilt the pelvis. Exhale, tailbone up towards the ceiling. Into downward facing dog. Lift off with the right leg towards the ceiling into three-legged dog. Now step towards the front with that right foot. Wiggle the left leg further to the back. Don't put the left knee on the floor. Make sure that the right knee is in line with your ankle. Connect the shoulder blades to the back. Open up your chest and look up. Lower your left knee back down to the floor. Point the left toe to the back. Right hand on the inside of the right ankle. Reach up to the ceiling with the left arm facing the swimming pool. Bring the left hand back down, both hands on either side first. Now tuck the left toe at the back again. Then put the left hand on the outside of the right ankle, twist towards me. Find the balance and lift the left knee off. Right hand on the left hip. Bring your right hand back down, both hands either side, and then slowly start walking the left leg closer to the center. Straighten out both legs as you find yourself in parallel. Slightly bend that right knee. Inhale, lift off with the left leg, and as you exhale, try to find the balance. Give me flying arms in airplane. Try to separate the toes apart of the foot that is on the floor. That will help with balance. Focus on one spot. Now slowly come back up and put both feet on the floor. Give me praying hands. Allow the blood to flow back down. Now from here you're going to lift up with the left leg. Hold onto the left knee with the right hand and open up the left knee to the left side. Bring the left foot back down, arms next to the sides, slightly bend the knees, inhale, reach, extend, exhale, forward fold, step into plank, lower the knees down, tailbone to the back, into child's pose. Now we're going to add regression to the poses once more. If you need to stick with option 1 or 2, you're welcome to do so. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, slide and glide the chest on the floor, coming up into Cobra. Release the hips into the floor, connect the shoulder blades, open up the chest. And then from here, if you feel comfortable, you can lift your hips off into hanging Cobra and slowly turn the hips from side to side. Stop in the center. Inhale, tilt. Exhale, tailbone up to the ceiling, back into downward facing dog. Reach up with the left leg to three-legged dog and open up the hip to the swimming pool by bending the left knee. Step to the front with that left foot, but this time I want you to walk the right leg closer to the center into pyramid. Have your right foot facing out to the right side. Put the left hand on the inside of the left ankle and reach up to the ceiling with the right arm. Bring your right hand back down to the floor. Now, put the right hand on the outside of the left ankle, but make sure that the right foot is facing forward. If you need to separate your legs apart slightly for balance, you're welcome to do so, and then you can twist towards the swimming pool. Bend the left knee, bring the left hand back down. From here, I want you to lift off with the right foot, straighten out the left. Find your balance and focus on one spot. Option 1, hands is on the floor. Option 2 is flying arms. And option 3 is to find the balance and then reach with the right arm up towards the ceiling while facing me. Slightly bend your left knee and then bring the right foot down. Twist back forward, straighten out both legs and roll it up. Allow the blood to flow back down. Now from here, the option is to either bring the knee to the chest to open up, or the third option is to hold on to your right foot and reach up to the ceiling with your right foot. Balance today. Okay, so reach up. Bring both feet back down to the floor. Arms next to the sides. Slightly bend the knees. Inhale, reach, extend. Exhale, forward fold. Step to the back into plank. Lower the knees down. Tailbone to the back. Then we're going to repeat it once more on the other side. Inhale. As you exhale, slide and glide the chest on the floor, coming back up into Cobra. Tuck the toes at the back. Lift the knees off into hanging. And if you feel comfortable to do so, twist the hips from side to side. Inhale, tilt the pelvis. Exhale, tailbone up towards the ceiling. Downward facing dog. Lift off with the right leg towards the ceiling into three-legged dog. Open up the hip towards me and bend the right knee. Step to the front with that right foot and slowly wiggle the left leg closer to the center into pyramid. Both legs straight and facing forward. Put the right hand on the inside of the right foot. Reach up to the ceiling with the left arm. Slightly bend the right knee. Then first bring the left hand down. Have both feet facing back towards the front. Separate the legs apart for balance. And then you can put the